Hey guys, what's going on? Brofessor here, and today we're back with the final installment of the top 10 best LEGO Star Wars sets. Today we're going to be checking out the sets from the year 2018. As always, this is just my opinion, so you do not have to agree with everything that I put into this list. But if you do enjoy, don't forget to go down there, smash that like button. If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing and leave a comment down below letting me know what your thoughts are on this year's sets. Now, the reason I'm not doing 2019 right now is obviously because the year is not over yet and more sets will be released, especially the ones from episode 9. So I'm going to wait until this entire year is over, and then sometime in the future I will be posting top 10 best LEGO Star Wars sets from 2019. But right now we're going to be stopping at 2018. And also, right before I get into this, I apologize for not posting last Saturday, and I believe this video will actually be going up a little late, so I also apologize for that. I will end up getting back to a normal schedule. Thank you all for bearing with me. But with all of that out of the way, let's jump straight into the list. We're at number 10. I put set number 75209. This is Han Solo's Land Speeder. This one sold for $30 here in the US, 345 pieces included, as well as 2 minifigures. You have Han and Kira, and then you also have kind of one of those white dogs that was used to chase them down in that scene from Solo. It is not technically considered a minifigure, but I decided to throw that in there. This is a very nice speeder design, obviously very accurate from the Solo movie. Comes with some nice spring-loaded shooters there, as you can see the extra ammunition chilling there. A very nicely designed. I really love the nice dark blue color combined with the nice black and white stripe up there in the front. There is 2 seats inside for both Han and Kira, but overall not much going on with this set. Relatively small, but very nicely designed. A couple of great minifigures included in this one with some minor play features, and that's why I put this one at number 10. Moving on to number 9, we have set number 75210. This is Molochs Land Speeder. So the kind of, I can't think of the word, oh my god, the complimentary set, geez. That took forever. I apologize for the delay there. Complimentary set to the Han Solo's Land Speeder, $40 retailed for 464 pieces, so once again, great price for that. This one comes with Moloch and Rebolt, your 2 minifigures, and then it comes with 2 more of those kind of white dog-like creatures. Once again, not technically considered minifigures. But this is very similar to Han Solo's Land Speeder. There is only kind of like one compartment area where you could put usually Moloch because it's his Land Speeder, but if you wanted to put Rebolt in there, you could, but there is only one location to store the actual minifigure. There is like a little mini inside area where you can hold those white dogs though, so that's very nice. Unlike Han Solo's Land Speeder, this one actually comes with a rotating stud shooter as opposed to the spring-loaded shooters, but there is still some playability there. This one is a little bulkier, a little more pieces, a little more expensive, which I do like. I also love the nice dark tan pieces that they threw in there. I think it complements very well with the mostly light and a little bit of dark gray going on. Overall, I really love the color scheme of this one. The rotating stud shooter is very nice, and you get some pretty rare minifigures in this one as well, and that's why I put this one at number 9. Moving on to number 8, we have set number 75202. This is the Defensive Crate. Retails for $85, came with 746 pieces. And while I really do like this set, I just think it is not that great in terms of the way it works together. Obviously, my favorite part about this one is going to be the actual like kind of speeder thing that they use on Crate. But everything else just feels so disconnected and weird. This one comes with 5 minifigures. Comes with Poe Dameron, 2 First Order Snowtroopers, a Resistance Trooper, and Admiral Emmett of the Resistance. But like I said, I really love the speeder. It's one of my favorite scenes from The Last Jedi. Really crazy concept, but I think it works very well. The speeder does come with 2 spring-loaded shooters over there on that right side. But like I said, everything else just feels kind of disconnected. You kind of have that watchtower and then the 2 turrets over there on the side. One of those turrets is a stud shooter. Overall, it's not a terrible set. I kind of wish they would have just released that little speeder there with maybe something else smaller. I don't know. I just think they could have scaled this one down a little bit. It's not very cohesive, and that's why I put this one at number 8. Moving on to number 7, we have set number 75215. This is the Cloud Rider Swoop Bikes. This one sold for $30, came with 355 pieces, so another well-priced Solo set right here. This one comes with 3 minifigures. You got Enfys Nest, Tobias Beckett, and Weasel. The 2 different swoop bikes you can see over there, the one on the left with 1 seating area right behind that. It has that nice kind of like fin coming out from the back, and then the one on the right there has your kind of like main speeder, and then it also has this little sidecar that can hold another minifigure, so that one has the capability of having 2 on there. Overall, I really love the design of the Cloud Rider swoop bikes, especially that one on the left. It kind of reminds me of, it gives me a little motorcycle-like vibe, and I really love that. Each one does have some stud shooters on it. You can see 2 of them kind of exposed on the lower half of the 2 swoop bikes. This one also does come with the little crate with the coaxium as well, just kind of thrown in there. Doesn't really make or break the set. Overall, very nice set, very well priced, and I just absolutely love the design of the Cloud Rider swoop bikes, and that's why I put this one at number 7. Moving on to number 6, we have set number 75220. This is the Sandcrawler, retail for $140, came with 1,239 pieces, and I really think that this set had potential to be great, but I feel like LEGO skimped out on a lot of things, including the minifigures, of which there's only 6. We get Luke, R5A2, who is the protocol, or not the protocol droid, excuse me, the astromech droid. The protocol droid is RA7. You get a 2-1B medical droid and 2 Jawas included in this one. For a $140 set, I really think that they could have added a lot more to this. Like I said, minifigures included. You compare this set to the other Sandcrawlers that have been released by LEGO, and it is just so shrimpy and small in comparison. Obviously, those were UCS, this is not, but I really think that LEGO just didn't go all out on this one. Overall, it is nicely designed, just kind of small. The treads work very nicely. You can open up that front area, get some interior. So there is some playability that comes with this set. But I really just wish that LEGO had done a little bit more for this one, or lowered the price, because in my opinion this is just not a great set for its original $140 retail price, and that's why I put this one at number 6. Moving on to number 5, though, we have set number 75218. This is the Xwing Starfighter. This one sold for $80, came with 731 pieces. 4 minifigures included in this one, which are Biggs Darklighter, Luke Skywalker, R2-D2, and R2-Q2, who is the silver astromech droid over on the left. This one comes with a ton of play features. You get the 4 spring-loaded shooters, 1 on each wing. You get 2 stud shooters, 1 being on each side. Overall, the obviously most up-to-date, very accurate, very sleek-looking Xwing Starfighter right here. Their little area right behind the cockpit there, you can insert whichever astromech droid you want to have in there. Obviously, the cockpit does only hold one of the Rebel pilots there, Luke or Biggs. And this is the first set, or the first wave of sets, that included the new Rebel pilot helmet mold. And I really love the new mold. For whatever reason, they didn't include it in any of the sets so far from this year, at least not the Snow Speeder set, which was a little interesting. Don't know what was going on with that right there. But getting back to this one, the red, the yellows, all the colors just work so well together. The Xwing, just such a nostalgic ship, and some nice minifigures to boot with this one. Great playability, great displayability, and that combination always works well together, and that's why I put this one at number 5. Moving on to number 4, we have set number 75181. This is the UCS Ywing Starfighter. This one came with 200 pieces, or not 200 pieces, retailed for $200, excuse me. Came with 1,967 pieces. And this one comes with only the 2 minifigures. You get Dutch Vander, who is the pilot, kind of hiding behind the plaque over there on the right. And then you also get the astromech droid R2-BHD, that astromech droid in that nice silver color. Obviously, being a UCS set, it comes with that nice plaque, an amazing stand that holds this up very nicely. And overall, I've been kind of warming up to the Ywing as a ship. I really do like it more and more every time I see it. I always feel like there should be more yellow. I really love the yellow and white on the cockpit and the front of the engines. But the backside is, I just don't like the color scheme with a lot of that light gray and all the brown rods. I know it is movie accurate, obviously being a UCS set, but it's just not something that super appeals to me. But greatly designed, so you can't knock it on design there. Absolutely amazing overall. So obviously not entirely my favorite ship, but like I said, I'm warming up to it. I really love the overall design. This one just really throws me off with the color scheme, and that's why I put this one at number 4. Moving on to number 3, though, we have set number 75230. This is the UCS, potentially, maybe not UCS Porg. There's a little bit of a debate that you could have right there. $70 retail for 811 pieces. Comes with the one brick-built Porg, so technically not a minifigure, but it does come with that. This one also does come, obviously, as you can see, with the Porg plaque. So that's kind of where the debate comes in with the UCS, not UCS. It's also very similar to the UCS R2-D2 and the large-scale BB-8, which is technically not UCS, but is considered by many to be UCS. So very similar to that. Like you can see here, it is a very nice set, very large. And I think it is a very accurate set as well. I really love the way that they were able to do this. Obviously, you got the nice white fur there on the front, and then the backside has all that nice dark gray, and then you have the orange there up on the head. I really love the Porg. It's very similar to the Ewoks, obviously from the original trilogy, kind of like a cash grab to some people. But I really do love the way that they executed this set. I think it looks very nice, and that's why I put this one at number 3. Moving on to number 2, though, we have set number 75212. This is the Kessel Run Millennium Falcon. This one sold for $170, 1,414 pieces included in this one, so maybe overpriced to some. This one does come with 7 minifigures, however. Comes with Chewbacca, Han Solo, Lando Calrissian, Kira. You get DDBD, who is the white droid up there on the right, or on the left, excuse me. You get the red Kessel droid, and then you also get Quay Tulsite, who is the, I believe, leader of the Kessel mine, right there on the right side, a little bit above Kira. This does come with a couple of play features. Obviously, you do have the spring-loaded shooters there, the nice cockpit area, the little panels on the actual body of the Millennium Falcon can open up to expose a small interior. So, like I said, a little bit of playability. And what might shock some, I do actually prefer this Millennium Falcon to the original Millennium Falcon. I really just love that complete front there. I prefer it to not have that kind of space in between. While that may be nostalgic to some people, once I saw this in the movie, I just fell head over heels in love with this design. I really love how complete it looks. I also love the white and blue color. Obviously, the ship is new here. It's not gone through all that wear and tear once Han Solo officially took over control of the ship. So I think this looks very nice and absolutely amazingly designed. Millennium Falcon here that comes with some great minifigures, a couple of play features, and that's why I put this one at number 2. Moving on to the number 1 set of the year from 2018. This is set number 75222. This is the Betrayal at Cloud City. For those who hadn't already potentially guessed it, $350, 2,812 pieces, so maybe a little bit overpriced. But I actually think that this is a relatively fair price for this set. You do have 21 minifigures included in this one. You get 2 Bespin guards, Boba Fett, C-3PO, Chewbacca, Darth Vader. You get 2 different forms of Han Solo. You get him in that nice blue jacket when he arrives, and then you also have him in that white shirt before he gets put into the Carbonite. You also have that Han Solo and Carbonite piece. You get Lobot, Lando Calrissian, Luke Skywalker, 2 different Leia minifigures, 2 Stormtroopers, R2-D2 and Ugnaught IG-88, and 2 Cloud Car pilots. So besides the amazing amount of minifigures, this obviously is much more of a play set than it is a display set, and for those who don't know, I generally don't like these as much, but the large size scale and all the different like scenes that are included in this one, it really reminds me of a UCS set, and I can kind of look past the fact that this is definitely more for play. I absolutely love the way that they designed this, obviously, as you can see, splitting it up into those 4 sections, but even within those 4 sections, there's different areas. You got Han Solo and the Carbonite, you have the landing pad for the Mini Slave 1 that was included, you have a nice Bespin Cloud Car, you have that little dining hall where Han Solo gets caught by Darth Vader, you have the duel between Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. There's just so much going on in this set, and I love how they were all able to kind of condense it all into this one set, and it does look very crowded. There is a lot going on, but that is part of the reason why I absolutely love this set. And even though it is, like I keep saying, a play set, this set is absolutely amazing. It was actually recently, I don't know if it still is, on sale on Amazon. So if this is something you're looking to get, now is definitely a great time to do so. But guys, that'll be it for the top 10 best LEGO Star Wars sets from this year and this series as a whole. Like I said, once 2019 is over, I will be doing another top 10 set list for that year. But that'll be pretty much it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, don't forget to go down there, smash that like button, subscribe if you want to support the channel, and leave a comment down below letting me know what you think about the sets from this year. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!